What up, it's your boy!
People are trying to figure out, do I have my volume on? What the fuck?
When I put my arms up, which is unnecessary for an audio show, that was so fucking loud in my ear that it hurt.
Great.
Which makes me wonder how it showed up on the capture. So this is Final Fantasy VI.
Final Fantasy 3 in America.
This is Final Fantasy VI.
It is Final Fantasy 6. It's what I call it from here on,
An
since I found
undisputed
out.
classic.
It is my favorite RPG.
You've played it through at least 10 times.
Yeah, I think if we play it through to fruition on the show, this will be my 10th time.
I've never beaten it. I got about halfway through it.
So when you say halfway through,
Let's not give any spoilers.
you're right. You're right.
The Great Demon War. Long ago, after this conflict ended, the power of magic simply vanished.
They call it the Esper War.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
1,000 years ago, before Sigourney Weaver, with iron, gunpowder, and steam engines, people have used machinery to revive the world.
Is that from Aqua Teens?
Yes. Thousands of years ago, before Sigourney Weaver. But now, the legendary power of magic has been revived secretly, and a group has risen that intends to control the world with this power.
You got a pretty good narrator voice there, Chief.
Yeah, thanks. I hope somebody else recognizes that and gives me a call so I can do it for them.
Yep. I would, but I don't have any money to give.
Give them these hot golden pipes. Is mankind on the verge of repeating a terrible mistake?
If you don't remember, you're gonna love these soldiers' names.
Oh, of course I remember.
Oh yeah.
How would I... Well, you're not talking to me, are you?
Well, I mean, I am talking to you. I'm talking to anybody, but you specifically. I mean, it's probably been a while since you played this, so it's not just like inherent that you.
Don't worry, I know how Final Fantasy works.
All right, just making sure.
Is that the city? Did a phantom beast really survive here for 1,000 years, frozen after the Great Demon War?
And is it really one at all? I've heard rumors about it, but nothing definite. And why do we have this rare magic user with us? I've heard that she killed 50 of our soldiers in magic tech armor in under 3 minutes. Truly fearsome.
We're safe enough. That circlet on her head keeps her from thinking for herself. She'll follow our orders well enough. She'll follow our orders well enough. This is what you call a cold read.
Yeah.
We'll break it. Yes.
Yep.
We'll do the thing.
We're gonna break into the city.
Here we go.
All right, do we let the Mode 7 play? Or do we skip it and play?
We'll enjoy this beautiful soundtrack for a little bit.
I was actually talking about this game's soundtrack specifically to my mom the other day. She seemed very interested in it.
Well, it's such a good soundtrack.
It really is. I mean, every piece where it fits, or I should say every piece where it is in the game, fits perfectly. Yes, I've played through this game 9 times-ish, and have probably played parts numerous other times. But every time one of the songs comes on my iPod on random, I know exactly where it is in the game. You know, it touches your soul.
That's how I am with Final Fantasy V.
Yeah?
Anytime I hear one of those songs, I get the...
Yeah. This game is great. It was probably the best game I could have played as my first RPG.
Yeah?
Which it was. It was.
See, I didn't have a Super Nintendo as a kid, so... Didn't really, didn't get the chance until I was an adult.
Sure.
When it came out on PS1.
Oh, boy.
And even then, like, I played it, but I had a tempestuous childhood sometimes. So I'd start games and then not finish them.
Yeah. I think that happens to a lot of kids. I had friends as a kid, but a lot of my friends were like in sports or had other friends that they'd hang out with from time to time, and I was really, I'm more of like a hanging out with one friend at a time kind of guy.
Right.
So if they were going to be all hanging out with their groups of friends, I was going to be at home playing video games.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I was the same way. I didn't like hanging. Like I did hang out in groups, but I preferred one-on-one.
Sure. I mean, I also hung out in groups, and, we actually hung out in some of the same groups here and there. And, we knew each other. I mean, that's how we knew each other. But I don't think we hang out with any of the people who were in any of those groups anymore.
No. And even then, like, I'd make a point. Oh, this is the same thing.
Yeah.
What the French toast?
Well, I think that was just
I thought you were pushing buttons and it wasn't doing
Well,
anything.
I am pushing buttons, and it isn't doing anything because it's the actual intro to the game.
Okay, well, why don't we give it a pause,
Yep.
and then we'll come back.
Yep.
Is this you or me?
I don't know. Take it.
We'll let the girl lead us in. We needn't put ourselves in danger. Let's go.
Fucking dicks. So here's what I do. I put her in back, and then make them lead.
There you go.
Yeah. There's a couple extra fights here. Like if you go this way.
What is the Empire thinking?
Most people are just gonna walk forward,
Right.
But I don't know. Just a little interesting thing.
You gotta get those gains.
Yeah. Magic missile. That's
Also,
where-
this gives you a chance to like figure out the battle system.
Well, I know the battle system.
Well, I'm just saying for first-time players, it's
Yeah. I mean, all of these are going to be real simplistic battles,
right.
You go forward and...
Imperial magic armor.
Yeah.
You gotta let me read it.
Well, I mean, they're just like, who the fuck are you? So, Terra, many question mark lady, has more than what they have. And Magic Missile does a crap load of damage. Bioblaster is poison, but it hits multiple enemies, which is nice. It's very nice.
Look at that graphic. I love that.
Right? Oh man, Ultima in this game, which is the best offensive magic spell, Biggs and Wedge leveled up. Looks so cool. And no...
We guards will defend Narsh.
I always pronounced it Narshi as a kid, because I didn't get it. So I called him Lake, too.
Oh. Look at this combat. I love these graphics.
Yeah, man. Like this... I don't know if my love of RPGs would be as great if it wasn't for this game being my first RPG
Yeah.
that I've played.
Well, I just love the 16-bit aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, I've played newer RPGs, and they were fine, but I will always prefer this 16-bit era of RPGs.
Yeah.
Even, like, the 2D RPGs on PlayStation, like Suikoden, stuff like that, where they had elements of 3D in it, but they were still making 2D games, were still just preferred.
Agreed. Oh boy.
All right, we've got them in a pincer attack.
I always thought that was supposed to be like pincher, because it'll say pincer attack up there, and maybe they didn't have enough room.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Whatever.
Definitely pincer.
Yeah? I'm gonna use
As
the magic missile.
combat tactician.
Now watch. This is gonna do like 200 something.
Okay.
168. Watch how much this fucking missile does. Blam, like 460.
392.
392. But still, significantly
it's a
more.
significant amount. Well, she's supposed to be stronger than them.
I don't know if their strength or anything matters.
With the Magitech armor?
Yeah. 'Cause look at her strength.
Okay.
Look at their strengths.
Well, you don't want to look at the strength. I think they're talking about the magic attacks.
Yeah, but all those attacks are coming out of the armor itself.
Okay.
Oh my god!
That was quickly. We must defend the mine shafts.
And
next
we'll-
time on Dash Mode Gaming.
Nice segue!
Oh,
We'll catch you then.